Hello students, and this is Anupama and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to explain a poem Fire and Ice from First Flight textbook for class 10th. So let's get started. Before I begin, let me throw you some questions. Just think about it. Have you ever felt jealous? Or have you experienced someone hatred? Have thought ever how to overcome from jealousy and hatred? I know your answer must be no. You must be thinking why I'm talking about these negative words. So, my dear students, here in the poem Fire and Ice, we'll be giving you the images of jealousy, desire, hatred, anger, and disasters, and many more things. Before we begin, we should know some facts about the poet. That is Robert Frost, who was one of the most celebrated figures in American poetry of 21st century. Robert Frost was the author of numerous poetry collections including New Hampshire. Born in San Francisco in 1874, he won 4 Pulitzer Prizes and died in Boston in 1963. Basically, the poem Fire and Ice is a short rhyming poem. The poet Robert Frost wrote it in 1920, which deals with the two different beliefs regarding the end of this material world. Poem goes like this. Some say the world will end in fire. Some say in ice. From what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. But if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction ice is also great and would suffice. So the meaning of word perish is to die and suffice means to be sufficient or enough. Let's discuss the first 4 lines of the poem. In these lines, the poet says that there are two theories held by the general people or a group of people about how the world will be destroyed or come to an end. First, a group of people think that fire will be the reason. It means that the Earth's core will heat up to the extremely high temperature. Then heat will eventually reach the surface of the planet. Then everything on the surface will be destroyed. In the next 4 lines, the poet says, on the other hand, the second group of people says just the opposite of the first theory, that the world will freeze till all the species of flora and fauna will become extinct once and for all. Here the temperature will not be high, but it goes down to an extent that it makes life on earth impossible. People will die. It would have a same catastrophic effect. The poet then compares fire and ice with the destructive features of human emotions, desire and hatred. Then the poet comes to his own opinion of these two terms. Further, he added that he already experienced both fire and ice, means desire and hatred, in his life. He is with the people who favor fire here. Now let's understand more about fire and ice. Here fire means desire, and it is very important to understand the term desire as destructive. Now the question is, which type of desire the poet is talking about? It is the desire which makes people greedy, jealousy, deceitful, as there are many more examples of war, battle, war between countries, war between states, as also war between the religion or community, or misunderstanding within us. The main root cause of these all things is anger. These are all fire inside us, when which will definitely destroy the world one day. Indeed, students, the remaining lines, the poet stops discussing the first theory of fire and talks about a second, that is, destruction of world by ice. He simply considers what might happen if the earth were to be destroyed a second time. Then he assures the reader that the second time ice and the freezing temperature will be enough to destroy the earth. Ice has the same effect that the desire has on us. Here poet compares the ice with hatred and says this particular term hatred is very dangerous and can destroy the entire world easily. Hatred is just like a slow poison which grows gradually deep inside us and impossible to get rid of it. There would be no other way to come out. So we can say that both fire and ice which achieve their purpose sufficiently well to destroy the world in the future world. So, dear students, this poem is subscribed for you all in class 10th because to make you understand the influence of these two terms, anger or it may be desire or hatredness on human beings. So, by this, dear students, let us see the summary of the poem. Fire and Ice is a short poem by Robert Frost. You all know it. In this poem, the poet refers to two predictions of how the world will end. Some say it will end in fire, whereas others say it will end in ice. According to the poet, fire stands for desire, greed, avarice, which means an extreme greed for wealth or lust. The more you try to satisfy them, the more they grow. There is no end to it. I hope students you have understood the poem and its summary, and this is the smart study for the day. Recite the poem and write it in your fair notes. Write about the poet and rhyme scheme. Note the summary in your own words. So, my dear students, this is all for the day. I hope this is really helpful for you. Thanks for watching the video. Till then, take care of yourself. If you haven't subscribed this channel, then click down there and bye for now.